Okay. Okay. Number 3. Everyone is ready to pay attention? Ready, ready, ready? Okay, good, 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 good. Number 3 is easy because it's a quadratic function. Okay. It's G. Oh. Okay, and those G of X is equal X squared minus 5X plus 8. Okay, now, I know que it's expressed in standard form. It's expressed in standard form. Therefore, A is 1, B is negative 5, and C is 8. Okay, entonces, according to this information, I know que this is a parabola que open up because A is positive. Okay, and this vertex is important point, vertex, okay, is located at the point H comma K. H is the X component, K is the Y component, but the formula for finding H is minus B over 2A. Specifically, in our problem, is minus 5 divided by 2 times 1 is 2. Double negative become positive 5 over 2. 5 over 2 in fraction and decimal 2.5. I like in decimal because it's easy for me to do in the graphic in that way. Okay, now K. Well, okay, it's easy. You evaluate G in 2.5. You put 2.5 squared minus 5 times 2.5 plus 8. Okay, the answer, let me put in my calculator now, is okay, evaluate at 2.5. Boom, I got it, 1.75. 1.75. Now I plot that point. What point? The point 2.5, 1.75. This is our vertex. One more point we need when we need the y-intercept. The y-intercept is easy because it's 8. Remember, it's always z. Y-intercept, when you have the equation, the standard is 0, c, 0, a in our specific case. When x-intercept is more complicated, you solve the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation is 8, sorry. 8, using the quadratic formula, no? Es minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Entonces 5, negative 5, entonces es positive 5, because double negative, plus or minus square root 25. So actually minus 5 squared, no? Que 25. Minus 4 multiplication by 1 multiplication by 8 divided by 2 times 1. This is 25. And this is minus 32. Ooh, use negative. See, if negative this expression inside, it's because this is complex. You see, complex means, this is important to understand this idea, que do not exist the intercept. So the parabola, the conclusion is do not exist. Do not exist the what? The intercept. Because the parabola never cross the x-axis. Open up, and the point 2.5, see, open up, never cross. So it's logical, using intuition, common sense. Okay, now, one more information we need when we need the axial symmetry. Axial symmetry of this parabola is the line x equal h, the h in our example 2.5. And using this information, I can determine another point, no? Because actually we have only 2 points. Wow, not good. We have this point and we have that point. Get the vertex. Okay. Don't worry. I go to decimals to see. Let me share the screen for decimals for you. Switching to decimals. Okay, there you go. Boom. Do you see decimals? Actually, it's question 3. Question 3 is this question. Is this. So now basically, it's a parabola. Look, the parabola open up. The vertex located at the point 2.5, comma 1.75. I determine the y-intercept. We have no. Do you see clear? Again, we have no x-intercept because the parabola never crossed the x-axis. And using the symmetry property, I determine one additional point is 5,0 because that distance is 2.5. 2.5 in the left direction and 2.5 in the right direction from the axial symmetry is 5. 2.5 por 2, 2.5, 5. 5, what? The same y value is 8. Done. Final answer. Any question? Do you understand very well or no? Clear or confused? Super. Okay, no problem. I understand. Okay. Let's move on to number 4 question. Number 4 question. Number 4 question. Wow. Okay. Number 4 question. Okay. Number 4 is also parabola. Wow. But this parabola is expressed in vertex form. Then you can see clear, like water, A is -1. Remember, the formula in vertex is y equal a x minus h squared plus k. And we compare this equation. A is -1. H is obvious que es -3. And k is 5 positive. Therefore, the vertex is located at the point -3,5. Y our parabola open down because A is negative. This is a reason. Okay. One more information we need. Well, we need the y-intercept and the x-intercept. Okay, for finding the y-intercept, you evaluate 0 because unfortunately you don't see clear. So now you take the equation, the original equation, plugging in 0. This is 0 plus 3 is 3, 3 squared 9, -9 plus 5 is -4. Okay, at the point 0, -4 is our y-intercept. The x-intercept is when the function is 0. So basically, I take the equation is minus x plus 3 squared plus 5. Yeah, I solve this quadratic equation, no? How? Well, I take advantage that we have factorization that part. So I move 5 to the other side. This is -5 is equal minus x plus 3 divided by -1. We change the sign. Apply a square root both sides. This is square root 5 plus or minus, of course, is equal x plus 3. Therefore, the solution is -3 plus or minus radical 5. It's a rational solution. Okay, no problem. I understand. But to do the graphic part, we are doing the decimal approximation. So you put in the calculator, of course. And you put -3 plus radical 5. I want the answer. I want the answer in fraction. Okay, let me see. It's minus 3, redo again, plus square root 5 in decimal. Wow, it's negative. Negative 0.76. Well, we have more decimal, no? But I take 2 decimal places enough to do the graph. Now, likewise, minus radical 5 is negative 5.23. Negative 5.23. Therefore, we have 2 point additional case, negative 0.76, 0 and negative 5.23, 0. Okay, super. One more information. Well, we need the axial symmetry. The axial symmetry is located at the line x equal h, EH. In our example, negative 3. So I do the graph of this line. Yeah, I try to take advantage of the symmetry, right? Remember, our parabola up and down, and the vertex is located at the point negative 3, 5. Okay, at that moment, okay, in my computer, on my laptop, I open decimals, and I try to do my best in decimals. Boom. Okay, I suppose you see that, right? Question 4. Question 4. Question 4 is quadratic. Look, open down. Open down. Vertex minus 3,5. Y and Z 0, negative 4. The other point that you determine using the symmetry is negative 6. Why negative 6? Because the distance here is 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6. And the x and z I determine using the quadratic formula. Okay, it's negative 0.76 and negative 5.236, 0. Super. No problem. You understand very well or no? Let me switch into the whiteboard again. Whiteboard again. Boom. Okay, super. Okay, number 5. Well, number 5 is more complicated because number 5 is rational function. Okay, the function is 4x squared plus 4x plus 3 divided by 9 minus x squared. Entonces, remember the famous 7-step that we need to perform to do the graph of this. The step number 1 is factor 4. Okay, factorization. Factorization what? The polynomial in the top is 3 and 1, I guess so, right? Because 3 times 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, both positive. And the second is binomial. In the bottom is the difference of a square. And difference of a square is 3 plus x and 3 minus x, something like that. Okay, and you can see clear as water, okay, at least this factor is the same, yes or no. It doesn't matter, okay, it's an opposite because x plus 3 and 3 plus x is the same, right? That's a conclusion of the factor 4 we have a whole at x equal minus 3. And stay alive. So my new expression after the simplification is is, let me call a different name because it's equivalent, but not 100% true. X plus 1 divided by 3 minus x. Now, the next step, that's it was step 1. Step 2 is y the set. F is 0. No F is G, the name of this guy. G is 0. G is 0 is easy. It's 0 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 0, 1/3. Therefore, the point is the point 0, 1/3. Step 3. It was y in the set. Now this is x in the set. Okay, the function equal to 0. It's equivalent to say you take the top part, only the top part equal to 0. Es obvio que the solution is -1. The point is the -1, 0. Okay, good. After that, step 4 is super important. Numerical asymptote is you take the polynomial at the bottom, stay alive, it's 3 minus x, and you enforce it to be 0. It's obvious, it's x equal 3. That means at x equal 3, we have a numerical asymptote, only one. And minus 3 is a whole, and minus 3. And positive 3 is a numerical asymptote. Okay, what about step 5? Step 5 is, well, it's a horizontal, the conclusion is horizontal or slant. In this case, it's obvious it's a horizontal, no? Look at that. Look in this expression. Degree of the top is 1, degree of the bottom is also 1. Let's say, yes, we have at a horizontal, of course, at y equal -1, because it's the coefficient in from 1 here and -1 division. Okay, super. Symmetry, we have no symmetry. Because when you are doing reflection, it's completely different. It's minus x plus 1 divided by 3 plus x, no equal. So no, it's neither. And finally, well, you plot several points. This is step 6, no? Step 6 was the symmetry, and step 7 is the additional point. Additional point we are doing directly in decimals. Okay, let's do it in decimals. Okay. Here, over there. Yeah, here. Do you see this one, right? It's a question 5. Question 5 is, look. Yeah, over there. Okay, super. Bam. Ese is a rational function graph. The most important point are, look, this is the y the set. It's 0.1/3. It's in decimal 0.3 repeated. And x in the set is -1. And the whole, look at this, the whole. The whole is located in -3. And the numerical asymptote is in +3. Look at that, let me fetch it. Where is it? Here, over there. Boom. This is the numerical asymptote. And this is the horizontal. Never cross, never touch. An additional point, well, I suppose another here is 4,-5. Basically, plugging in where? Plugging in not necessarily in the original. Plugging in the easy. So you assume x equals 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Divided by 3 minus 4 is -1. Entonces -5. 4,-5. Super. One question, guys. Do you understand very well? Good. See now. Okay. Let's come back to the whiteboard. There you go. Here. Let me erase. That we did question number, what number? 5, no? 5, yeah. We are doing now 6. Well, 6 is easier. 6 is about the polynomial inequality, but this is the special case. How do you know this is special? Well, because is 6 question. Is x plus 5 divided by x minus 4 squared greater than 0. It's special because we have one factor to contain even exponent. And you know that when this situation happens, this factor is or totally delete or partial delete. I know that in this case is absolutely partial delete because this sign is only greater than and do not contain equal. Si es equal is totally. Si es no equal is partial. What means partial? Well, okay, you take this factor only and you introduce the restriction que x is not for. Okay, yeah, that statement is equivalent to this statement 100%. And you solve this elementary inequality, que es x greater than -5. And so you try to solve in this compound inequality and express the answer in interval notation. Let's do it. 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 Okay. Okay. Here, over there. This is our famous Oriental line. Infinity positive, infinity negative. 0 in the middle. -5, I suppose que here. And +4, I suppose que here. Entonces, according to this idea, this is to the right. No? Okay, you highlight that part. Okay, include 5, -5, no, no include 5. You put a parenthesis here. But I know that in 4 we have a whole. Okay, so basically our final answer is from -5, +4, no touch, because a whole union 4, infinity. End of story. So basically our solution is 2 pieces. One piece, this piece is this, and another second piece is this. Boom. Super, right? Follow me, everyone, or no? You are almost a holiday, no? Okay. You know, this time is good, okay? But okay, we need to accomplish with the academic calendar, no? Okay. Let's move on to the next question. It's super easy. It's a word problem. Okay, the word problem in our test basically is the word problem that includes the quadratic function. And you need to optimize. Optimize means find the maximum or minimum, depending on the problem. And the first problem is the profit. And the profit of the vendor is expressed for this expression, P of x is equal minus 0.002 x squared plus 1.6 x minus 200. Entonces I discover que A es minus 0.002. B is 1.6 positive and C is negative 200. And they want you find the maximum number of bracelets I need to sell to maximize the profit. I realize that this function is a parabola, and this parabola up and down because A is negative. This is the reason. And the maximum value is located at the vertex. The thing is super easy. The vertex is the point h, comma, k, but you need to find only the h because profit is money, dollar, and the independent variable is a priceless. Okay, in our world, priceless, and they want to find only the priceless. You don't need to find the profit maximum. You know, the number of priceless that maximize the profit. Okay, so you apply our famous formula. H is equal minus B divided by 2A. It's minus B, B is 1.6 divided by 2 times negative 0.002. This is the computation that you need to do. Be careful, we have double minus, so the answer is positive. I put in the calculator and the answer is 400. 400 what? 400 priceless. That's the answer. Good or no? Okay. Likewise, number A is similar. Number A is similar, but number A, the equation is, well, it's different. The equation is different. Number 1, and also, okay, the equation, by the way, is no profit, it's a cost. It's also money, but bad money, no? You need to pay. The profit is good money because you receive money, no? It's 2x squared minus 32x plus 630. I need to, this is about the video rent because it's video store. Determine the cost. X represent the video rented daily and the low costs are minimized. So again, I see A is 2, B is negative 32, and C is 630. I realize that our parabola can represent this quadratic function open up. It's the cost function because A is positive. And the minimum cost occur at the vertex. But in this case, they want the cost, lowest cost. So I need to find first H. Remember, this is a vertex. The vertex is located at the point H, comma, K. H represents videos, okay, rented daily something, and K represents the cost, it's the money, right? In this case, it's a little bit more complicated. Entonces, H is equal minus B over 2A. Minus B, B is negative 32 divided by 2 times A get 2. This is A. Negative positive, 30 divided by 4 is 8 videos. Okay, now substitution, C cost A video. It's 2 times 8 squared minus 32 times A minus 630. Put in the calculator. And the answer is, let me try, is 2x squared minus 32 x plus 630. So for that, x equal A video. Bang, I got the answer. Is $502. Is the answer. It's the minimum cost. So you rent the more than 8 or less than 8, I suppose more than 8. But this happened at the point 8,502. 502. So you rent more than 8, the cost is bigger. So you rent less than, it's bigger also. This is the idea. Any question, guys? I do talk so fast because it's a review, no? I suppose that you understand very well this part. Yes or no? I am wrong, I am right. You follow me or no? Okay, answer me, please. Any communication? A ver. Follow me or no? Yeah, dice Kendrick Crespo. Angelica left, why? Okay. Okay, super, guy. Move on to this. Okay, this is it's easy, but it's too long because you have several functions. So I practice a little bit that because it's important. In the test, I give you different functions and you need to only determine, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, no. A vertical asymptote and horizontal asymptote. Let's do it one by one. This is question 9. Okay. We have A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, in A we have 9 x divided by 3x squared plus 5. Okay. Okay, this is a classical example in which we have no vertical asymptote. What is the reason? Because when you take this polynomial and you enforce it to be 0, and you try to solve this quadratic equation, you discover that we have no real solution. Let me try. 3x squared is equal to -5 divided by 3 both sides. X squared is equal to -5 over 3. And square root both sides. Wow, it's imaginary, right? So now, when you see in the denominator expression, look, when you see, no, don't do anything, it's clear. When you see in the denominator expression, we have binomial. And that binomial is a sum of a square, not necessarily perfect square. It's obvious that we have this information. Look, suppose that you have something like that. A squared plus B squared. I know it's prime expression. And what is the reason that prime? The reason is because the solution is complex. So actually, no. Si es minus, yes. It's factorable expression. Yes. It's the classical formula that you know is A plus B, A minus B. Okay. Horizontal, yes. Why? Because the degree is 1, degree is 2, es special case, and y equals 0. Don't. Everyone follow me? B is x plus 3 divided by x squared plus 25. Same problem. No vertical asymptote. Why no? Because it's binomials and sum plus. Si es minus, yes. Si es plus, no. Horizontal we have, yes. It's the same problem. Degree 1, degree 2, and y equals 0. Remember, this is called a special case. When the degree is the same, it's the regular. When the degree is bigger in the bottom, it's a special. Okay, C question is x squared plus 9 divided by x squared plus 1. Same idea. Vertical, no. Because it's binomial plus. Horizontal, yes, pero no especial. Es a y equal 1, que es the division of this number divided by this number. Es no especial, sino es regular. And D, well, D is 12 x squared divided by 3 x squared plus 1. Again, the same situation. Vertical asymptote, no. I suppose que in the text you see a lot of examples that we have no vertical asymptote. Remember, the idea is clear. Binomial and sum of square, no vertical asymptote. Horizontal, of course, yes. Y equals 4. Where come from 4? 12 divided by 3. It look like more complicated. It's x squared plus 4x plus 7 divided by 4 minus 2x squared. The trinomial in the top, okay, is x squared plus 4x plus 7. Well, this is prime trinomial. We can know factorization. And the bottom, yes, in the bottom I can see que is there common factor que 2. So we have 2 minus x squared. Periodic acid we have? Yes, we have. Because when you take the polynomial in the bottom, doesn't matter if you factor or no. Let me copy the original. 4 minus 2x squared equal to 0 is the vertical asymptote, the formula. Remember, q of x equal to 0. It's the formula for determining any vertical asymptote always. Okay, let's do it. This is 4 equal to x squared. Apply square root both sides. Square root 4 is 2 plus or minus. And here we have radical 2 and x. Therefore, is plus or minus 2 over radical 2. If you want rationalization, you can do that. Is plus or minus radical 2. Same answer we obtain if you take here this expression, you ignore these 2. 2 minus x squared equal to 0. 2 is equal to x squared. Apply square root both sides. Plus or minus radical 2 is equal to x. Okay, so we have 2 verticals. Vertical, yes, 2. Horizontal we have? Absolutely, yes, we have. Because degree is 2 and degree is 2. What value? Horizontal. At y equal -1/2. Where come from -1/2? This coefficient is 1 and this coefficient is -2. If you take the leading coefficient in front, the higher degree. Monomial, higher degree monomial. So the conclusion of number E is we have two vertical asymptotes and 1 horizontal. Okay, let's do the last one. Well, the last one is a little bit tricky. Let me try. Okay, the last one is tricky, I know. Wow. Okay, the last one is F. Is x minus 2 divided by x squared minus 9x plus 14. Well, it's obvious. Okay, we express in factor form. Top stays the same, but the bottom no. The bottom is x is 7 and 2, no? 7 and 2, 7 times 2 is 14, 7 plus 2 is 9, negative both signs. Wow, look at that. This factor is canceled out. And this is a whole. So we have a whole at x equal to. And whole is undefined, but it's no asymptote. This is the idea. And we are asking about the asymptote. But the only expression to stay alive in the bottom is, well, in the top is 1. And the bottom is x minus 7. Is this. So this expression is equivalent somehow to this. When I say somehow, it's because you exclude it too. But it doesn't matter. This is a whole, the whole part. The vertical asymptote is you take the expression to stay alive, and so for x. So we have one vertical asymptote at x equals 7. And horizontal, of course, we have, because the degree, well, degree of the original is 1. Degree here is 2. So you analyze this is the same. Degree is 0 and degree is 1. When the degree of the denominator is bigger than, you have at y equals 0, que es special case. Any question, guys? Entonces, you need to be aware to identification in any arbitrary rational function. See, we have horizontal or we have vertical. Remember, when you have in the denominator a binomial and it's a sum of a square, the solution is complex. And that means that we have no vertical asymptote. Okay, I understand very well. Let me try to bring the next page of the, yeah, there you go, page B. Review. We almost finished. Okay, we almost finished. Okay, we need one more. We need one more. No, number 10, no? Yeah, number 10. Number 10 is solution parabola. Is g of x equal x squared minus 2x plus 2. Okay, it's given in standard. Nice, I like that. In standard, A is 1, B is negative 2, and C is positive 2. Okay, the first thing I realize is que is positive A, therefore the parabola open up. Second important thing, the vertex. The vertex is located in minus B over 2A is the H value for the vertex. Our specific example is minus B is minus 2 divided by 2 times 1. Es obvio que es 1. Because double minus becomes positive. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And when you evaluate G in 1, in order to find the K value, is 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 2. 1 squared is 1 minus 2 plus 2. Oh, that part is cancelled out. It's 1. By coincidence, the vertex is located at the point 1, 1. Because H is 1 and K is also 1. For finding the y-intercept, super easy, is 2, because I know that C is 2, so it's 0, 2. For finding the x-intercept, well, you need to solve the quadratic equation. Okay, one more time. I find the quadratic formula. Let's do it quickly. Okay, yes. Another possibility using our imagination is, look, roughly sketch. No. Sorry, roughly sketch. The vertex is located in 1, 1. The parabola open up. And the y-intercept is 0, 2. Here. Axial symmetry is obvious like that. Our parabola is like that. Something like that. It's symmetric, completely symmetric. You take another point here. Okay, using our common sense, that point is 0, 2. And this distance is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. This point is the point 2, 2. This is x, this is y. Y es obvio que never a parabola crosses the x-axis. If you quickly, let's do it. The quadratic formula minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. In our example, b is negative 2, entonces 2 plus or minus square root b squared is minus 2 squared minus 4 times 1, que es a, times 2, que es c, divided by 2 times 1. When you compute the part inside, this is 4, and this is a, it's negative. And negative is because do not exist the x-intercept. And it's obvious geometrically. Look at that. See, and the story, easy. Good. That's it. Because in this case, we have no more information. 3 points is enough. And that's it. Guys, follow me. Okay. Let's move on to the question 11. Question 11 is long. Let's again do the graph of the rational function. 11. 11. 11 now. Okay, 11 say. Okay, for f of x, 11 is equal 4x divided by 2x plus 6. Okay, the factory form. Well, and the top is just a monomial, but on the bottom is binomial, and the great common factor is 2. Entonces es x plus 3. Okay, no cancel out anything. That means we have no whole. Okay, super, no problem. Okay, now let's move on to the y-intercept. Y-intercept, evaluate the function as 0. It's obvious it's 0 because 4 times 0 divided by 2 times 0 plus 6. And the top we have 0 and the bottom we have 6. It's 0, 0,0. And when the situation happens, because this is the origin, it's because x and y is the same. Just in case, let me try. This is when it's equal to 0, and you put equal to 0 only the top part. Divided by 4. It's obvious it's the same. Same. So 0,0 is x intercept and y intercept. Okay. Okay. What's the next step? Vertical asymptote. Well, vertical asymptote, you take the expression at the bottom. It's 2x plus 3. Doesn't matter if you take the original or the factory form. It's the same. But you know that 2 is deleted because there's no 0. And the answer is negative. This is our vertical asymptote. Horizontal asymptote we have, of course, because degree is 1. And degree is also 1. Entonces, add y equal 4 divided by 2, que es 2. 4 divided by 2, que es 2. 4 divided by 2, que es 2. Symmetry? No, no symmetry. No symmetry. Why not? Because when you replace x for negative x, is negative 4x divided by negative 2x plus 6. It's completely different to the original and no opposite sign. Totally. Therefore, it's neither. Okay, to do the graph of this, let's do it in decimals. Okay, you open decimals. It's equation 11, no? Or question 11. Equation 11 is 4x divided by 2x plus 6. Okay, I copy my paper. I suppose this is sample I have no in decimals. But I create for you now. Do it quickly. Decimals. Okay, share the screen. Boom. Decimals. Boom. I have had this one. Do you see it, right? Okay, this is question 5. I want to do the graph now of the question 11, no? Question 11. I add here folder. Question 11. Question 11. Okay, question 11 is equal. Y. Let me use on the keyboard of decimals. Y is equal. Is equal 4x. 4x divided by 2x plus 6. I copy the original. Boom, something like that. Remember the famous x and y intercept. Remember the famous vertical asymptote is at x equal minus 3. Bang. Remember the asymptote always we use Black color, dotted line style. Boom. This is our work. Now, the horizontal, this example is y equal to, yes, one black color, dotted line. Perfect. If you want, you plot additional point. Okay, one fantastic way to do that is, for example, instead of call y, you call it's the same, it's equivalent. However, give me a possibility to select, for example, the point, one arbitrary point, suppose 10, comma, 10, comma what? F, evaluate. Okay, I did something wrong. Comma, comma, no period. Comma, comma. Comma. Something wrong, right? Let me see what. Is it comma? Is it comma? On the keyboard. What's going on? All right, comma here, over there. No, it doesn't work. Put period. Carajo. Comma. F. Evaluate at. No, change to period. Well, okay. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, you understand or no? This is the graph. And the graph, if you want, you export. Look, export as an image. I'm attaching the test. Okay. Super. Let's move on to the whiteboard. And the whiteboard, now we have 12, 13, and 14. 12 is, well, let me share the whiteboard. Okay. 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 No. 12. 12 is a polynomial. 12 is a polynomial. 12 is 3x squared plus 11x minus 20. Less than or equal to 0. Polynomial. Remember you factorization. This is 60. And the combination that open the door is 15 and 4, because 15 times 4 is 60, and 15 minus 4 is 11. And you're right, 3x squared plus 15x minus 4x minus 20 less than or equal to 0. So you've split 11 using 15 and 4 and the corresponding side, of course. This factorization and this factorization by grouping. The factorization here is 3x, the great common factor, x plus 5. The factorization, this is minus 4, is x plus 5. Why plus? Because negative time positive negative and negative time positive. Good. Now I factor out x plus 5 again. I seek its common factor, and inside the segment we have 3x minus 4. Done. And this is the expression that, by the way, is equivalent to the original. However, it's easy to understand. Find the critical value. The critical value is 0. Critical value is when the x plus 5 is 0 and negative 5. And 3x plus 4 is also 0. Okay, this is equal when the x is equal minus 4/3. Now let me see. Moving forward, divided by 3, yes. And this is the decimal, negative 1.3 repeated. Okay. Now I do my number line. I do my number line here. here my number line because I want to make a partition of the number line. And -5. Well, this is 0, -5, -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5 partition here. And for third is, this is 1 and this is 2. It's in between 1 and 2, near or close to 1. Pero es negative, ¿no? O es positive. Oh, it's negative, sorry. So it's in between 1 and -1 and -2, close to -1. This is the partition. No, I make a mistake. Hello, look at that. This guy is negative. Look here. And negative. And -4. Therefore, this is positive. Okay, I did okay. So say 1.3 is approximately here. This is 1.3 repeated. I select testing point. Testing point in each interval, for example, -6. 0, I like so much 0 and 2. Okay, I do the table. The table is testing point, -6, 0, and 2. The factor involved in my problem is x plus 5, 3x minus 4, and then attach total column in my table. Okay, ready. Plug it in and determine the sign. Negative here is obvious. -6 plus 5. Negative here is negative. Negative together is positive. 0 is positive. 0 is negative. Entonces es negative. 2 is positive. And 2 is positive because 2 times 3 is 6 is positive. Okay, no problem. I understand. I fill out the table, but I see okay, my inequality is less than or equal to 0 is equivalent to say negative. So the true guy is this. So the only guy que pass the test is this. Okay, this is 0. Now my interval look like that. This is my interval. Okay. I pick 0, but see I pick -1, -2, -3, you get the same result. What about the endpoint? It's included. Of course, it's included. -5 and 1.3 repeated. Something is included inside it because my inequality is a combination of strict inequality and equation. So the endpoint is included inside the solution. What is my final answer? Answer is from -5, bracket, bracket. Hello, what the hell? Bracket, and bracket. Okay, my answer then is bracket -5, comma, -4, +4 over 3. It's positive, not negative. When it's positive, not necessary specification design because before you're supposed to be positive. This is my final answer. Beautiful final answer. Any question, guys? Okay. So now, okay, let's do it number 15. And number 15 is a little bit more complicated because it's rational and you need to manipulate. This is a classical example, guy. Polynomial inequality. Factorization. Determine the critical value. Using the critical value to make partition of the all real number line. Selection testing point. Create the table. Determine what testing point failed, what testing point passed, and you discover what interval is our solution. And finally, depending the nature of the inequality, is it strict inequality or no, you get the endpoint inside the solution. Okay, let's move on to number 13. 13 is similar, but it's irrational. Look, x over x minus 6 less than 3. Okay, look like we are. Remember, it's super important when you're solving this equation that the right hand side must be 0. So you move 3 to the other side. This is important, extremely important. Right hand side must be 0. It's impossible doing another way. It's possible, but it's complicated. This is, in my opinion, is the easy way. Now you try to condense everything in one common denominator, and obviously the least common denominator is x minus 6. So it's x minus 3 times x minus 6. You distribute here. And why not combine like that? Okay, 1 minus 3 is negative 2 plus 18 divided by x minus 6. You can leave it like that. No, well, you can, but no. Much better is, I realize we have common factor here on the top. Okay, by the way, is 2, no? Or negative 2, I don't know. Let me factor out. So we have minus x plus 9 divided by x minus 6. And that's it. No, because I know that this 2 is totally irrelevant in our inequality. So mentally, you can delete this 2. And the reason I can delete is because this factor 2 is always positive. And the positive do not participate in the game. So now stay minus x plus 9 divided by x minus 6. Oh, much better in my opinion. I like that way. 9 minus x divided by x minus 6. Wow. And this is exactly the expression I want to investigate now. Okay, by the way, it's equivalent to the original problem. It's equivalent. The only thing I did was guarantee get the right hand side is 0. And do some algebra. We go to express the left hand side like only one compact expression, rational expression. Okay. Ready to find critical value. So the critical value is 9, x equals 9, because it's the 0 of the top, and x equals 6. It's the 0 of the bottom. This is the critical value. Okay, no problem, I understand. Using this critical value, I make partitions. Okay, positive infinity, negative infinity. Okay, I suppose 0 here, not in the middle. 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Partition here and partition here. And selection, why not? Testing point. Let's select, for example, 7. It's good. And that's interval. Suppose 10 in this interval. And suppose 5 or whatever, or 0. Because 0 is easy to evaluate. Okay, testing point in our table. You know, always the same procedure. 0. One more guy. Well, 0. 7. 10. The factor is 9 minus x, or of this. X minus 6 and total. 0 and negative is positive, because it's 9 minus 0. 0 here is negative, therefore it's negative. Because division, no? Positive divided by negative is negative. 7 is positive. And 7 is positive. And positive together is positive. And 10 is negative. Because 9 minus 10 is negative 1. And this is positive. therefore negative. Okay, does I come back to the problem, the original, this one, doesn't matter, because less than 0 is equivalent to say that the solution is true is the negative. So actually we have to interval this and that. Okay, entonces the zero pass, that part is okay, and 10 is okay, and in between 6 and 9, no. Okay, no endpoint because it's not equal, and also it's, only would be possible in the top part get 9, pero no. Entonces, paréntesis, both. And what is my final answer? My final answer is from negative infinity, 6, unit, 9,50. This is my famous, beautiful final answer. Super. How do you feel? How do you feel in that part? Let me know, guys. How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you understand very well or no? Kevin, Betancourt, Kendrick, Crespo. Okay. María, Covarrubia, Edward, Roberto Alcalá. Everything feel okay? Okay. Repeat again, guys. You are taking with me college algebra, MAC1105. If you major continue pre-calculus or trigonometry, so to take calculus in college, we need to take first pre-calculus and trigonometry. This subject is offered together or separately. I teach it separately. I teach in pre-calculus in the spring 2022 pre-calculus. So you can take both with me if you want. Villamizar, I saw you in trigonometric. You take pre-calculus also if you want. Okay? No, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's optional. Huh? Okay, another student. Okay, Let's do it in the last one. The last one is no big deal. The last one is system of equation. System of equation in 3 dimensions. Therefore, remember what is the idea in 3 dimensions. 3 dimensions, you select 2 equations, eliminate 1 variable. Select another equation. Let me copy. The system I have to solve it is 3x minus y, sure, minus y, minus y, minus e equal 5, equation 1. 2x plus 3y minus e equal minus 16, equation 2. X plus 2y plus 4c equal 3, equation 3. This is my system. Contain 3 equations and 3 unknowns. There are many ways to do that. However, in my paper, I do it that way. I copy equation number 1 and equation number 2 together. 3x minus y minus c equal 5, equation 1. And equation 2 gets 2x plus 3y minus c equal minus 16. Okay, I see. If you, for example, multiply by negative 1, this equation, multiply by negative 1, this equation, well, okay, you have minus 2x minus 3y plus c equal 16. And this equation is exactly the same equation too. It's writing in different sign, of course, but it's the same. So you ignore this equation, and you put together 1 and 2. So you adding now 1 plus 2. Because when you adding 3 minus 2 is 1x. minus 4y because -1 and -3 is -4 and z is cancelled out. That was the intention of the multiplication by -1 here. And this is 21. And this is my equation 4. Okay. Okay, now you pair another couple of equations. Okay, in my paper, I pair 2 and 3. So it's 2x plus 3y minus c. I just copy equation 1. And equation 3 is x plus 2y plus 4c equal 3. Equation 3. Entonces I propose you multiplication by 4. This. Be careful, guys. This is the most important moment. If you eliminate z in the first couple, you must eliminate c in the second. You multiply by 4 the entire equation 1. When you multiply, you have 8x plus 12y minus 4c equal negative. Pero I copy wrong. 2x and equation 1 and equation. Wait. All right. 8, 12, -4, and -64. Why -64? 2x. Because I copy equation 2. No equation. Equation 2. I make a mistake here. Wow. Always I make a mistake. This is -16. So basically, I copy equation 2. No, 3. No, 2. We can use in the 1, but no. Okay, it's the equation 2. This one. It's -16. And when you multiply, it's -64. And this is equation 2. If you want, you ignore this because I have the new version. It's equivalent, no? Entonces 9x plus 41. The c is cancelled, the same idea que I did that. It's equal -61. And this is equation 5. Okay, and you put 5 and 4 together. 2 is 9x plus 14. Y equal -61. Equation 5. Now we have a system. And this system has only 2 unknown, que es x and y. Entonces it's easier. It's easier. So for example, I did in my paper multiplication equation 4 multiplication by -9. Okay, let's do it. Entonces -9x plus, because negative plus 36y equal es minus 189, que es multiplication. Let me make it zoom to see much better. Multiplication what? Multiplication 9 times 21 is 100. Yes. And this is my new equation 4 after the multiplication by -9. If you want, you ignore this and don't use it anymore. Now I put 5 and 4. 5 equation plus 4 equation new one. This cancel out. Good. This is 50. 50y because it's 10 carry the 1. Yeah, 50. And the right hand side we have -250. Divided by 50 both sides. Y 5, -5. Y is -5. I get y equal -5. Okay, good. In order to find the rest of the variable, well, use substitution, pero substitution where? When I suppose get in the easier equation, what the easier in my opinion? The easier in my opinion is this. I erase. Let me copy again. It's x minus 4y equal 21. Okay, but I have in my hand negative 5 get y. Entonces, substitution. Minus 4 minus 5 equal 21. Okay, this is double negative become positive. So for x is equal to 21 minus 20. X is 1. Good, very good. Okay, this was the last step. One of the last steps, find the z. Finding the z, you select either equation. I don't know why I select the third one, because I lied. You select another, you get the same result. So it's 1, because x is equal 1, plus 2 times y get negative 5, plus 4c equal 3. Okay, and this is 1, and this is negative 10, plus 4c equal 3. 1 minus 10 is negative 9. This is 4. Sorry. 4c equal 3. Okay. Now, okay, I move 9 to the other side. 4c is equal to 3 plus 9. Get 12. Divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4. C is equal to 3. Wow. And the solution of this system is the triple order x, y, z. Numerical is 1, negative 5, positive. Boom. Finals. Okay, so now we finish. Let me try to recall the important information is okay. Okay. Wednesday, this Wednesday we have lecture, of course. We start new chapter, get to chapter 4. Okay. And wait a second. And let's do this test on paper and online. I changed the date for Wednesday. Okay, and Friday we have no lecture because it's holiday. Super clear?